Hello, welcome to the final Split 2 watch party of the season as we join Darko Blatinac on his pole lap around Laguna Seca for AM class. So close to being a certain someone's pole lap, but it isn't, so we're not watching that lap. And once again, joining me to talk through the great, well, the good, the bad, and the ugly, is Liam Holmes. Welcome.
Good evening. Good evening. How are you, David?
Oh, well, still recovering from last night. I was very grumpy last night, just for even more grumpy than usual. So
the admin chat was full of angry comments.
Oh yes, I was venting. I was venting last night. That's for sure. I did see in Twitch chat just before I started a certain Juan doing a comment. We love you too, man. Thank you very much for all the work you've done this season, all the energy you brought to the broadcasting. It's been a whole different level this season, and we're excited to get you back for next season and see where we can take things. As we watch Darko put together a very nice lap at the head of AM. Although as good as this lap was, I think I'm right in saying a certain Mr. Daniel Moran was 1,000th of a second off getting pole in AM. I mean, that's gutting. Darko, you've had poles. Let Daniel have it. Right?
Let someone else have one.
Yeah, but I mean, a very good lap from Darko there. I think it was a 24/7. Solid indeed. And now I need to find someone who absolutely destroyed everyone all race, by the sounds of it. On a different planet was this guy.
Drove away from us.
Mr. Hildau. Let me find. Is this his last lap, or did he? No, I mean he's so quick he gave up that. So let's watch his lap as we go around. That's Conrad in chat, winner of the Split 1 race last night in his Audi. I mean, winning in not even the new Audi, in the old Evo Audi. Put it on pole, won it, beating some quick Porsches behind him.
Is there any car that man isn't fast in?
Well, we'll keep searching.
Yeah. We have to challenge him. We'll have to do a Papa and see if he can drive the Nissan.
I mean, to be fair, Papa put the Nissan GTR on second place on the grid last night.
It's not fair, is it?
No.
It's just not fair.
Kind of crazy. Jive, was it? Is that Christoffel? Is that you? I can't remember. I'm trying to remember everybody's Twitch name. I did notice you went at the race last night, because normally I qualify very close to you, and then we have a battle, and then one of us crashes. So I did notice you weren't there. Yes, no worries, Christoffel. We look forward to fighting you again next season. But yeah, I mean, no surprise that Anders, obviously, sneak peek, Anders will be going up a split one way or the other next season. No matter how many splits we have, Anders is going up a split.
He's been pretty consistently fast.
He's been consistently fast, and he's obviously the Porsche does well at Laguna, but he's absolutely smashed it seems. Yeah, so congratulations to you, Anders. Now, was there any I don't think there are any quali shenanigans that I need to look at. There is some formation lap shenanigans and some flashing shenanigans I need to look at. There were
Who's
also...
been flashing?
Oh, no, well, we'll get to that. He's in chat, so we can have a chat with him.
He's a flasher. We've got a flasher in the chat.
I also know somebody, little birdie, sent me some video. Well, he sent me a replay and some inside information that we had somebody cutting the pit lane in free practice. A steward, no less. So that is being looked at. Not even cutting it in the way you would think. Like normally, we just wanted people to not cut across the sand when you have to do the hairpin on the pit exit. They just came straight out before T1. So that was interesting twice in free practice. So we're looking into that. That's not great. Thank you, Chaz, for the gifted sub.
Was that Split 1, did you say?
No, that was in Split 2.
Oh, okay. But you said Split 1.
No, it was in Split 2. So we're looking into that.
Disappointed. You expect that kind of stuff in Split 1, not Split 2.
Exactly. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to look at... I actually spent about 15 minutes of my day today in between meetings with a fixed camera looking at the pit exit in free practice with it on 8 times, watching everybody come out to try and figure out... I mean, oh dear me. The fun we have. Right, let me see if I can do a pit walk. Not a pit walk, a grid walk. I could do a pit walk, it would be very boring. Right. Can I get out of this? Go out there. There we go. It's almost like you had a good result, Chaz. I don't know, we'll see, won't we? Right. I should probably get the HUD up so I can actually see who's who. Can I beat it? Right, so Mr. Hilldow.
With his accidental 5-second penalty.
It's accidental, yeah. Turns out it makes no difference. Didn't realise you got second. Very nice. In your flamingo livery.
Surprised as well with that, to be honest.
Oh, there's the vomit comment. Sonic the vomit the hedgehog. There we go. Got there in the end. I've had a week off. I've forgotten who everyone is.
Have you drink it already, Dave?
I have that too. It's Tuesday. It's nearly Friday. Clausen in P3. We've got a certain Mr. Warby P4. Danny Montero P5. The other Vomit Comet, or Vomit the Hedgehog P5. P6, that's Mr. Werther. Let's say Napich number 7. Evo 8. Beaten by Napich, Evo. Come on, get it together. Southcott in his black and blue Audi P9. Goodrum P10 in the Porsche. That's disappointing. In the Porsche, around the Laguna Seca. Sorensen P11. Steepfort P12. Morner P13. Bradley down in P14. Glad to see he had a better race, though, by the sounds of it. Balatinach, pole in the AM's P15. And right behind him, I tell you, practice goes a long way, Dan. Look at that. P16 on the grid, second in AM class. Beating one of the podium sitters overall in silver, Alexander Dow. So not bad at all. Simon Westerer on his second race with us gets punted T1 again. Unfortunately, not quite as bad as last week. But Chaz is P19. Oh god, everyone's starting. Diaz P20. McGrady P21. Witter P22. That is Mr. Revrock. That is Mr. Mazan. That is Ryan Reed. That is Mr. Itri. That's Eusebio. Who is that? Is that Bob? That's Bob. Yeah, that's Bob Jones. Yeah. That is Maffey. There we go. See, that's Liam Deary with his duckies.
We're learning. Steechy, I think.
Black Horse. Oh, Steechy's back. Okay, good to see. And then there's Art.
I think that was Steechy.
In 3-3-1. It's good. I can always see how long Art's race lasts by how far the struding goes on the race control. So I know Art's race finishes about lap 9. So from looking at
how many incidents were there between?
On lap 1 there were only 2 incidents, which is really impressive compared to what happened at Monza last week, when I think there were nearly 20 on lap 1. One went to the stewards, which we will have a quick look at. I want to keep an eye on this.
So it had already started happening before T1, so. I was the flasher. This was me being a flasher.
You being the yeah. Pretty sure you qualified P2, Sean. So we're gonna have to discipline you as well, Liam. This is outrageous flashing.
This was more of the get the back. What are you doing?
Yeah. I'll be honest. This feels a bit like a. I don't know whether you're in the chat, Mr. Goodrum, but you with the qualifying ghosting, thinking, well, I can do it in game, yeah, but you can't do it in real life, so stop doing it in game. This is very similar to that. Get back in your position. You were hopeful for P2. Yeah, you do it in the right. No, I mean, Sean, I'm going to be very. Thank you for the 3 month. You timed that well, Dan. you taught me back off a ledge. Thank you for the 3-month resub. But Sean, I'm going to be very blunt with you, and I've been blunt with you before, but I'm going to be blunt with you publicly. Enough. we've told you so many times various things that you shouldn't be doing. I don't care whether you think it doesn't matter or not. There is a certain amount of respect that goes with you've been told not to do something, stop doing it. You're going to start getting penalties, potentially for what you've done in this race, so you may lose your podium. I'm letting you know right now, you may lose your podium, because it is going to the stewards, some of your actions in this race. And you may be removed from future leagues. So I'm getting my grumpiness out the way before we even look at the flashing later. You need to stop. We've told you so many times, and I've run out of patience, and other people within the admin and the stewarding team have as well. You're a good racer. You are quick. I was talking to Liam before this. You are a very quick, clean racer when you want to be. You need to stop with the bullshit. Okay.
Oh, now that's done. I'm
now
scared,
that's done.
Dave. You scared me. Jesus. I've got goosebumps.
It's very frustrating from an admin side when you keep have to dealing with the same people again and again.
Yeah, I can imagine. See, I think I cocked up here. I had a good start, and then I gave Anders the inside. I don't know why. Not that it would have made any difference, because he probably would have passed me off a couple of corners. But
I mean, this is the closest you're going to be to Hill now
so,
or race.
Yeah.
Like right, I want to look at Mr. Westerer. So he got absolutely murdered in his first race with us. How long is it going to last in his second race, do we reckon? Where do we think he's going to get killed?
I'm guessing we're back. Is that better?
Back? It's all obviously it's all good my end. So
yeah,
it's my
I think we're back now. It's all
yeah.
good. Yeah, I don't think the BMWs are particularly strong here, given that Alexander's
all the way
qualifying.
back down where he is. Yeah. So up to the corkscrew we come. Mr. Witter puts it on the outside, and then Ryan Reed sticks it up the inside. So I do want to rewatch this again because I saw Jeffrey's just joined. Sorry, Jeffrey. Because I did look at this morning. Yes, the internet. I've outgrumped the internet. Finally, my work here is done. So we're coming up to the corkscrew. Yeah, Sean, that's not going to help you, fella. We're coming up to the corkscrew, and you can see Jeffrey's quite far behind Simon here. On lap 1. What you probably shouldn't be doing, Jeffrey, is trying to put it up up the outside of the corkscrew on lap 1. Now,
yeah, that's an ambition.
I mean, you get away with it, which is fine. Like that happens. You back out of it. You stop before the. That pushes Simon to the left, and then we'll talk about Ryan. Ryan's even further back, but obviously people get slowed up. You then shouldn't try and stick it up the inside. So, yeah, I mean, Jeffrey, you got away with it. That's fine. It's not a big deal. But yeah, Ryan's going to get a penalty for that.
I think Simon, he braked early because he was so close to, I think it was Balatinach. And I think that caught Jeffrey off guard slightly. But then Ryan, it looked like he came off the brakes and then got back on the brakes again. And
yeah, and the thing you need to remember is it's one. People are going to be braking earlier because there's going to be a massive concertina effect, especially into a corner like the corkscrew where people are scared shitless, frankly, and they're going to be on the brakes super early. So you need to be ready for that. And Jeffrey, to be fair, while you did kind of launch it out the outside is the place to do it, right? Because at least you can, if you get it all wrong, you can just stay to the outside and not kill anyone. So it's fine.
I think other than that, it was fairly clean, wasn't it?
Yeah, look at what happened to Balatinach down in 20th. So Moran leading the way. Tigers had a great start as well. He's up in P3. They're taking over these Dublin boys, I tell you. Chaz in the middle.
We had a break, didn't we? That's what it was.
Yeah.
Dan was even saying that he had a time to do some practice. Yeah. This is what happens.
One of the tricky.
What's going on there? Was that Morner?
That was Morner. Yeah, see, even you were. That was an Alexander Dow sending it up the inside of the corkscrew. So he's qualified poorly. Got Steepfort going wide there. So that's Bradley just ahead. Are you gonna? I mean, he's just about alongside. It's probably on Alexander still. Wasn't malicious. He tried to leave space, but then he just you have to kind of
goes to the left before it goes.
Yeah,
to the
exactly.
right,
You kind of have to kind of compromise your O-line at some point. If you're going to try and go too wide, you can't just straight line it. Yeah, exactly. You can't straight line it like you normally would, unfortunately, because it turns out there's a car there. Oh well, that's interesting. Behind who's that? No. Oh, it's Stickfort trying to make his way back through.
I think. Oh no, it was qualifying. Bradley had a big spin before the last corner.
Oh really?
I think it was Bradley. I came round I was on a half decent lap. Luckily, it wasn't on my fastest lap. And Bradley's I see him like just finishing the spin and just stopping on the entrance to the last corner.
That's the thing about Laguna Seca. It's such a and not to make it all about Dan Moran, but as his mate goes off. It's one of the hardest tracks to race at, which is exactly why we put it last, alternating with Bathurst, because it tries to kill you at every opportunity. The track, every corner has a different way of killing you, so it will really separate the men from the boys, which is exactly why I had a horrible race last night.
As I say, instead of a wall, you've got a sand pit, which is equally as annoying.
Yeah, and I was saying last night to Juan, it's like Bathurst, but the whole mountain is essentially one corner with the corkscrew. It's the same kind of thing. You make one little mistake and your whole race is done.
Let's have a quick look at the old Discord. What do we have? It was lap 9, I think.
Lap 9 is when it starts kicking off again, isn't it?
Yeah, Felipe lap 9.
I mean, to be fair, with a 32... Oh, Jeffrey Witters... Is that deliberate, Jeffrey? Or... that Bentley looks a bit scuffed.
He's 2 laps down, so I presume...
Yeah, and then he quits on lap 6. Okay, so I'm not sure what happened to Jeffrey. Maybe they're coming together with someone. I'm not sure he put it in Discord. If he did, I've missed it, and I apologise.
I didn't see it anywhere.
No. Got tagged. Okay, yeah. But, two things. Firstly, we've got 32 drivers doing the last round of a 40 driver series. Well done, Split 2. Like, seriously, that's fantastic driver retention over the course of a season. We're super thrilled by that.
Was it evenly split still, as in 16,
no,
16, or was it?
Was it? Oh, that's a good question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Close.
Yeah, not far off. And that's fine, it's... Oh! Hello. Was that Mr. Dow again? He's not having a good race. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
You don't want to be there. Okay.
Corkscrews.
Oh,
seems to be
it's not Morna again. As Morna had his revenge, who do we think has hit who there? I can see a sideways blue McLaren, which I have a feeling might be Mr. Morna.
Oh, yeah. I think Felipe's.
Where is he? Is he a lap down? No? What? Oh. Well, hang on. What's happened here? Is he?
Well, they both just lost it on.
Yeah. Have they? Oh no, Morna's already there. Oh no, he's joined him in sympathy. Oh no. Oh, don't do that. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I mean, that's quite good. Who's coming in behind him? Oh, Sorensen. Oh
my Lord.
Jesus.
Rolled Ed.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That. Oh dear. Yeah, that's not how you rejoin a track. Yikes.
What do you mean? That's how you're going to do it. Just tuck it in reverse and flat out.
Nobody got hit, so apparently he did it perfectly. Oh, Jesus. Okay, that was good fun.
Awesome. So, obviously, I don't know if you're going to even look at that again, but penalty-wise, so anyone that got a penalty in this race, what happens? Is it going to carry over to next season?
Well, it's a fair question. Normally what we do is we translate any license points to place penalties for that race.
Oh, okay, I see.
So it's kind of you get all the hit and the place penalties as opposed to license points carrying over. But that doesn't really hurt people who DNF. There's a certain someone I'm thinking of in Split 1 who DNF'd who would definitely get some license points. So potentially we would carry those over as a time penalty for race 1 of next season, but it wouldn't count towards your cumulative points going forward, if that makes sense. So that still to be finalised, I think.
So if you had 15 at the beginning of next season, you'd have a 15, but then it wouldn't. Then if you then got another 5 in that race, it wouldn't become 20.
20. No, exactly. You start again. It'll be 5.
5.
Yeah, but you would have a 15-second time penalty for that first race. Yeah.
Got it.
And if
That's
that means
provided they stay on.
Well, exactly. If they don't, then great. Happy days. Yeah. It's a win-win. So. This is a good little battle. So how long did you keep Mr. Clausen behind?
Quite a while, I think. I think I ended up, like I say, just letting him past. I was just holding him up, and I was thinking to myself, all I'm doing is pushing us back towards Sean. So I thought, fuck it, I'll let him go and see if I can keep up with him. And then he disappeared from me as well.
Yeah, I mean, you are in the middle of quite a few Porsches.
Yeah, I think that was at the end of it. I just resigned to the fact that fourth probably as good as I'm going to do with 3 Porsches in front of me.
So Sebastian's saying you crashed, not that you let him through. I mean,
I might have done.
Ooh.
I'm just.
You just barged your way past Jeffrey Witter there. So.
Well, I did. I didn't near be. Well, me? No, he was off the track. He was rejoining.
Oh, we'll have a look at this, shall we? Come on, let's have some live Oh, he's off the track there.
I'll keep well to the left.
You're alongside, that's fine. Yeah, you're all good. It looked worse from the other angle. I was it's because Jeffrey's done his patented send it up the outside. Off the corkscrew. Okay, no, that's fine. I only saw it when you were side by side going through the corkscrew and just assumed you dive bombed.
I didn't remember doing it. I like to think that I'm a gentleman.
Bradley's in a good little battle here. So we've got Goodrum, Bradley, and Werther all within about a second. So 1, 2, 3, 5 Porsches in the top 10.
Oh, I did crash now, I remember. Sorry, I do remember I did crash. I didn't let Sebastian pass. He did genuinely get past me.
Fair enough. So you got where's Dan on the track? He is coming into 2. Let's go on a lap with our AM leader, Daniel Moran. I think I've got to lap 9, right, until things start happening. If you could
yes,
check that.
yeah. Lap 9 was the first one with Felipe Diaz at T1. That was.
Okay. We'll pop back to him after this then.
Where did Dan finish in the end?
I don't know actually. I just know he was. I don't know whether he made a mistake or because I know who wins AM class, but that winner is currently behind. So clearly doing very well. He's keeping pace. He's only 2 seconds behind the Southcott Goodrum Gallant fight here. This is really good pace. God knows what you're going to be like after you've had your academy session.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Like, was it Lucas Drasoldi said at least a second gain.
It's
straight after.
It's Lorenzo. I've made that mistake.
Sorry, yes, Lorenzo.
I call him Lucas. Yeah.
It's just an L.
Yeah. He's Italian and it begins with an L. Lucas.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, Lorenzo is more Italian. Yeah. I mean, really, really good. It's great to see people progress. Right, we've had people like Enrico Perez, Robert Arlavi progress. Even myself and Greg have progressed a lot, through time, and it's good to see potentially. Zoricic is another one. Evo, who's progressed massively since he's been here. I'm expecting big things from you next year, Dan. If this race is anything to go by.
So it's all looking pretty tidy.
Yeah.
Considering we've got race fuel and.
I mean, it's just the fact he's keeping keeping tabs with, Gallant, Werther, Goodrum, kind of no problem. Really, I know they're fighting, but still. The Academy is no longer a secret. No, we have officially announced it, even though I announced it about 6 times throughout the season on this stream. But I do have... There is a downside to Dan doing well. He's inviting all his mates to join the World Tour as well. So there's going to be some kind of Irish invasion. I guess this year we had all the Danes, so next year it'll be all the Irish joining in the split 2.
Is there? Well, are we just going to sort of? I don't suppose there's any plans to promote any of the AMs yet.
Any of the? We'll see. I think if I was going to promote anyone, it would be. I know he's not doing brilliantly here, although this is a good little fight. It would be Darko.
Yeah.
I think Darko's on the cusp.
Maybe that's he knew.
And Diaz
he knew for this
race. Well. Yeah. Ooh.
He just.
Oh yeah, is that Mr. Dal again?
Yeah, this is the lap 9 instant, is it not? I think we're on lap 9.
Yeah, it is lap 9. Just bullying his way through that. Not the cleanest of not the cleanest of races. I think he lets him back through. That's fine. Okay, that's all good. Yeah. And then Felipe's like, "Oh, I'll have that." And it turns out he doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's
for once, not Alexander's fault there.
Yeah. I could see why Felipe's
getting a bit greedy.
Stuck at East. Thought, "Oh, I've got this." I think what your mistake is, Felipe. Coming from a split 1 driver, for now anyway. I think I may have had my last race in split 1. Move to the right before the corner. You've narrowed the corner far too much for yourself. Get over to the left. Get all the way over next time. You make this really awkward for yourself, and he probably doesn't know you. If you move and essentially get you're gonna. And he will know exactly where you are as well, because you were alongside him. You had to slow down so much to the corner so much for yourself. I can see why he did, but unfortunately got it a little bit wrong.
How they both come in from the left-hand side, probably just gone round the corner together instead of having that contact.
Yeah, exactly. Because he almost turned it into like a mini hairpin for himself.
Yeah.
And had to stick his nose in to get round the apex. And Alexander, he wouldn't have come up on the radar until he was already turning into the apex himself. So.
Yeah, I was really struggling for pace at this point. As you can see, Sean's gone past me. Sebastian's past me.
Mr.
Danny's
Montero behind
me.
you.
Yeah.
We've got Southcott and Zoricic. I see Christoffel in chat. I hope I'm still in the same split as you. Well, I'll level with you, Christoffel. For selfish reasons, I really, really hope we have enough people for 3 splits next year. It will be a hell of a lot more admin, so on that side, I'm not particularly looking forward to it if we do. But if we do, the split 2 is going to be... It will still be split 2 best split. It'll be a slightly different split. But like the bottom half of... Well, maybe not the bottom half. The bottom kind of 40% of split 1 and the top third of split 2 are so close on pace. It would be an absolutely ridiculous split in terms of fights.
What was the high silver pole time?
I can't remember. It was Madsen in a Porsche, and he was not far off pole overall, so pretty quick, I think.
Oh, okay.
I think he may have been high 22s. And then Conrad in a low 22.
Yeah, that's not surprising. Because, what was it? Were we 23.4 or 5, I think?
Silver was a 23 something, I think. I think it was a 23.7, something like that.
thought it was like 5 or something. 23.5.
23, maybe 23.5, and they're 24.7 for the AM. That may be right.
Let's have a quick look. I'll have a look on SGP.
Shout in chat if I'm missing anything at this point as well, please. I'm trying to flip
It was
through
lap 12. Lap 12 was. So Sean and Chaz.
Sean and Chaz.
Oh, that's when Chaz takes the lead.
Who's Fleeming? Sorry, in chat. I probably should know who you are. 123, 1 in race. Yeah, that's pretty quick. Jesus.
Oh, that's Sebastian, I think. Clausen.
Fleeming?
Oh, Fleeming, sorry. Oh, yeah. I saw Awful Acid.
And, Nico. Okay, it's Flemish. Okay, cheers, buddy. You were quick last night, Nico, and then I think you had a couple of incidents. I don't know whether they were self-inflicted or not, but I saw your tracker a couple of times.
Jose says next lap. Oh, sorry, Ed. So him and Jose have an incident.
Okay.
What we're on? What lap are we on now?
We are just about to lap 12, so about to start lap 13.
So there should be a Sean Warby incident and a Chaz incident.
On this lap or next lap?
This lap. So Sean said he spins on this lap.
Okay, we'll watch that first.
And yeah, Dan and Chaz. I think Chaz passes Dan.
Lap 11 on Ed. Okay, I need to go back to Ed. Okay, so this is lap 12, yeah?
Well, that's what Sean said. He said spin.
Spinella.
Lap 12, I spin. It must have already happened because he's behind me now, so...
he's behind you. Okay, alright, let's go back. Oh, look, there he is.
There we go.
Okay, we'll catch all of these before we flip through everything else. This is, sausage?
Oh,
sausage.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, the old sausage on that corner. To be fair, you did very well not to hit a wall and escape with only kind of 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Lap time damage there. I think I saw an Ed Revrock. Ed, did you say lap 11? Oh, yeah. Well, this is a very long lap. So what's happened here? Okay, let's watch this through. It's because he's got a Portuguese behind him. I thought it was Eusebio. It's Neves. Sorry, I thought Eusebio wasn't racing. It's Neves. 8 seconds. Okay, fair enough. No. Oh, yeah. Same sausage. Oh no! And then oh no! Oh, that's really unfortunate. Oh no! And
followed in his footsteps.
Yeah, that's what Laguna Seca does to people. So let's watch that from in car. So Ed hits the sausage. He does a Warby, loses it. Jose tries to miss him, and then oh no! And then they both end up with damage.
In the wall.
Let's go back and look at it. Yeah, just that curb was a nightmare, and then just
tiny little
tiny little tap. And that's horrible. You think you've saved it, and then nope, the Portuguese. They can't let you get away with it. They've got to really finish the job. That was really unlucky. And then was it Chaz? I need to look at now.
Yes, yeah, that was the
next lap. I think he's coming up to it.
Yeah,
now, so.
Is it the corkscrew? He says. I think he just passes him. It always all happens at once, doesn't it?
It does. It's all within a lap of each other. Let's go up here a bit. There we go. So you've got Dan Moran still leading the way. Ryan Reed, I'm assuming, is a lap down. Or more. What happened at the Portuguese? Yeah, exactly. Oh! Hang on. Something else has happened. I saw somebody on the left there. It looked like... Yes. I spy with my little eye someone trying to overtake Goodrum and binning it.
I hate this corner.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? And you're just going to clap. Oh,
Yeah.
you think you can just kind of let it
Keep it
go?
planted.
Yeah. Oh, and then okay. Yeah, not a bad recovery to be fair. So, okay, Chaz is through. Up to the corkscrew. Oh, Dan runs a bit deep.
Ooh. Ryan.
Oh, right, fair enough. Okay, yeah. Oh, and then Dan
Oh.
hits the curb. That's the thing, and that's the other thing with Laguna, right? Because you make a little mistake, it throws you out of your rhythm,
Yeah.
and then you immediately make another mistake.
Another one.
Yeah,
Just like compiles.
yeah. Because you messed up the corkscrew, and then you've gone right. I need to make time up. I'm going to cut this. Nope.
Yeah.
That curb says no, thank you. And I mean,
Bye.
that's not a bad kind of outcome if you make a mistake
Yeah.
at Laguna. You've lost what 3-4 seconds there. Could be worse. Could be in the wall. But Chaz is through, and by the sounds of it, he does not let it go. So, well done, Chaz.
I think being consistent at Laguna Seca is probably one of the most important things, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same with
Consistently
Bathurst.
good, not consistently bad.
Yeah, you don't have to. Yes, you don't have to be the quickest at Bathurst, but if you don't bin it in the mountain, you're going to make positions. Right.
As long as you can escape with minimal damage and not losing too much time.
Yep. I mean, it's guaranteed. Between 5 and 10 people are going to have to take an early pit stop or have damage or something or other. Whether it be from a battle or just a mistake by yourself, something's going to happen. It's weird to see Richard Mazan so far back as well. There's some interesting ones like Alexander Dow down in 16th, Mazan down in 21st.
So I didn't see Mazan put anything in a.
No, he didn't qualify particularly well either. So
right.
he may just
Maybe
not.
he just hadn't practiced.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
or just
doesn't seem to have the pace, unfortunately, which is he's on because I think he won AM last year. He's got good pace in that bend.
honest. Sean says lap 15. He makes a clean overtake. In brackets, not clickbait.
Fair enough. We'll see. So that's
yeah.
lap. Yeah.
We'll be the judge of that, Sean.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's not until 22, lap 22.
Yeah, so Danny's got past you at this point now as well. Is he?
Yeah, he was up my arse for ages, and I was just holding him up. So on the straight, I pulled over and let off the throttle a bit and let him go.
Oh.
He was lapping about a second quicker than me most of the time. So I thought, what's the point?
That's very sensible.
If I can try and keep up with him, and then I did that.
Oh, and we timed that well, didn't we?
if you watch the onboard, watch my steering wheel on the onboard. I think it was this one. It was all over the place. So I was like, I got it. I don't got it. I've got it. I was like, oh no.
I got it. No, in.
I kept on thinking, is it going to come back? It's going to come back, and it didn't. I was like, oh no. Yeah, I was. Luckily, I didn't lose too much time.
No, it wasn't the hardest contact with the wall either. So.
No.
Oh, look who's behind you.
Yeah. I think we had a good battle here. He does. Oh, this is probably the lap 15 overtake because he does get past me.
Yeah.
Again, I was holding him up because I was just slow. No excuses. I was just slow. Who was that?
I think that was Mr. Werther.
Oh, it was. Yeah, because or was it Evo? No, it was Evo, wasn't it?
I think it's Werther a lap. I think it's Werther a lap down. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah, that's it. Oh yes, there was this as well. This got a bit crazy, I think.
Was he had that incident that we just looked at, so he may have pitted early. Oh god, okay.
It's got a bit hairy. I thought, all right, back marker. I was like,
hang on. So we actually missed the Sean overtake in all as well.
So he was on the inside, and I thought, I'll leave space because again, someone was quicker than me. I thought I'm not even going to bother really fighting it. It was good to overtake. I wasn't sure how close he was, so I thought I'll leave it. I'll leave the door open.
Kept it nice and tight. Fair enough.
And then me and Kenneth had a bit of a
ding dong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
that's a shame with the replays. I can't tell whether he's pitted at that point. At this point, he may have pitted immediately after that incident we saw, and now be trying to kind of make up time.
I think he did. I think he was because he was quicker than me. I think. But you can't see the times. Don't really say much, do they?
We're about. Oh, it's always sad when you go down to the timeline and you see this. It's like, okay.
At this point, I didn't know what to do. I was like, do I let him go? Like, he's behind me, and then Evo was right behind him.
Oh, that was Evo we saw.
I want to lose another place. Yeah.
Lurking. So he's Where's Napic is down in 25th. I don't know whether that's because of an early pit stop or not.
Remember, I was gutted as well because I think at one point I was about 8 point something seconds ahead of Evo, and then I looked at this point and I was about a second. I was like, oh no. But then I remembered I had the spin. I was like, actually, it's not as bad. I thought I've lost all that time, and then it started. Everyone kind of started catching up with us.
Busy.
Yeah.
Goodrum there as well.
There was a couple of times when we came up on back markers.
Yeah.
And there was a big like group of cars, so there must have been some good battles going on.
I must say I've been super. Before I go on my little spiel, I want to look a bit of Enrico Itri and Bob Jones. Bob having a good race. Interesting to see. Not being taken out on lap 1, it makes such a difference. The standard of the racing in general in Split 2 has been fantastic. There's been some really good battles, like kind of up and down the field, and some really clean, fair racing. Yeah, there's been some incidents, but nothing too outrageous, to be honest.
No, no
there was
dive bombs or anything.
No,
like that.
there was a bit of carnage at Monza in the wet, but it happens. You know, none of it was particularly deliberate, so just a bit careless in places, but really, really impressive. With so many cars, you know, we got there was over 30, I think, at the start of this race, wasn't there, for the last race of the season?
Yeah,
which is really, really good. Normally, we're down to kind of low to mid 20s at this point, so it's a good sign. Who haven't we looked at yet? Well, I'll go say hello to people we haven't. I'm not used to seeing Stitchy here, so good to see him with us. I don't remember seeing him the last couple of races, so good to see him back.
Was he at Monza?
I honestly don't remember. I remember Maffey, because Maffey, who's in the other Porsche, but he's in the white Porsche. He was the one who slowed down too well and got taken out by Balatinach, I think it was, behind him. Absolutely crucified him from behind. Oh, that was brave. What's the outcome? Okay, there we go. Right, I think that's Tig trying to make his way. I mean, Tig must be seething so far behind his good friend. Oh, no, he's pitting anyway. Oh, no, he isn't. Oh, I thought he was around the outside. Very nice.
Was that back marker?
I don't think so. They're fighting for position, I think.
Oh yeah, they are.
Yeah. Because I think I saw Tig backwards at the corkscrew in the first couple of laps at some point, so maybe he had an early pit stop as well. Who else haven't we seen? We've seen... joined us at a good time. I think he's lapping. We saw Stick Vault backwards at some point as well, so he was off the track at one point, but he's still pootling around. Alexander Dow, no one near him, so that's all good. He's had a very busy race with incidents. It's always harder when you're back in the pack when you're used to being at the front, I suppose.
Yeah.
Simon, only his second race, punted on lap 1 both races, kept going in both races. I mean, what an absolute Chad. Well done, that man. Still going, and he's up in P14. Not bad at all. Oh, okay. This is the content I come here for. Bradley Gallant versus Michael Goodrum. I think Bradley's got past him. Hang on. I have to go back because when I looked at this before, Goodrum was ahead. So is Goodrum had a spin? Yeah, because he's ahead here. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
He's gone a bit sideways there. And then Bradley's through, so we can go forward a couple of laps, catch you back up. Oh, perfect.
That's some time, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm getting better.
You got a knack for that. I was about to say you got a knack for it, Dave.
I can do replays, I just can't do it live. when I used to stream it live, I missed everything. On the replays, I seem to catch things. Yeah.
I think Bradley said he had a good race.
Yeah, he's had
last night.
He's had a few bad ones this season, being taken out for various reasons. He's also another one who's at various points vented in admin chat after races.
And then for anyone that didn't see the stewards video last week that we did,
yes.
Bradley's instant reports are something else.
Like
is that still on the Twitch channel, so you can watch it?
It is. Yeah, there is a VOD on the Twitch channel if you want to go watch back our. Yeah, so last Tuesday, me and Liam went through the stewarding process and some examples of stewards reports, just to kind of take people through what we do. And yeah, Bradley's, it's like a CSI report, isn't it?
It is professional.
Yeah. And to be fair, the long and short of it was, he basically did himself out of the other person getting a penalty because he said, "Well, I may have dive bombed a bit." It's like, yeah, okay.
I felt like he did it just to pass a bit of time. He's got some free time, and he thought, "Yeah, go on, then. Let's make this. Let's do something."
It's interesting. One of the things, I mean, this was obviously the first season we did the 2 stewards per split. And I will say to those of you watching, please go to the ACC feedback channel. Even if it's just saying, yeah, I'm happy with how things are going, keep doing it. We really need to hear from the drivers as to what they do and don't like, so we can tweak things if we need to. We've got other people we talk to. We've got like a focus group with certain drivers we run things past, but we need to hear from everyone what you do and you don't like. Whether that be stewarding, whether that be race formats, whether that be real life start times, whatever, just let us know so we can at least have a discussion. And it may just be us saying no, but thank you. We'll keep it in mind. There will always be a reason. We will always give you a reason as to why, if it's no. But the answer may be, yeah, oh, that's a good point. We haven't thought of that. Oh dear, he's gone again. He's been sausaged. Oh, that was very close. Oh, God, no, Kenneth! Oh no! Oh no! What are you doing? Oh, okay. You had to see that coming, surely. Right, where's Kenneth? Right, so this explains why Kenneth stopped at this point. At least, so we've answered that question. He's avoided it, but then lost it coming out of it. What I want to see is, Mr. Goodrum, what are you doing he carries on, to be fair. So you've lost it. That sucks. He saves it very well. Oh. I mean, to be fair, Kenneth's Porsche did bounce quite a lot off the wall.
Yeah. But even if Kevin's holding the brakes, he's in the sand, isn't he? So not really gonna...
Oh no, that sucks. Oh, caught another one. So sprint quality on Laguna. Good. Joined another good one. Was that? What happened here? Why is Evo backed out of that? But yeah, don't just say it on Twitch chat that you're happy. Please go into the feedback channel and tell us as well, because I won't remember what this Twitch chat said half an hour from now, let alone 3 weeks from now. So Evo just lost it.
Got it a bit wrong.
Strangelove ACC, ex-Rookie League Racing. Don't know what that means. If that means like hardcore beginners, like teens only, I don't know.
Have another on sport.
Oh, we've been talking about you, Simon. You got taken out in lap 1 again. If you mean rookie league racing in terms of AM stuff, we have an AM Cup series. It's not a full-on league, but it's every 3 weeks or so we do a race, 2 sprint races. So you are more than welcome to join that. It's open to everyone. Thank you, Dan. That's why I love you. If I keep begging long enough, people might do stuff. Simon, if you want to hear us talking about you, watch the VOD. Or wait until I upload this on YouTube tomorrow. We do talk about you. And we watch your lap 1 incident as well. So. Right, we're coming up to lap 20 stuff now, aren't we?
Yes.
What's the VOD? Video on demand. So you can go on Twitch tomorrow or later tonight once this... Oh, I know where we are. Yes. Oh, Mr. Warby. Okay. Oh, look!
That's a good bit of timing.
Yeah, it was a good bit of timing. VOD is... you can watch the stream after this podcast. You can watch the first kind of hour of this and see the nice things we said about you, which is always nice. And you can hear me getting very grumpy. Oh no, what have I done? Oh no, I pressed the button I shouldn't have pressed. There we go. Okay. Standard. Why is it not moving forward? Move forward. Oh, what's going on there? Why is it doing weird things? Oh, it's because I've probably got it super fast. Hang on. Come back. What have I done? Oh, I've broken it. I've broken it.
Before, haven't you?
I've broken it. I've absolutely broken it. No, Sean, we're going to talk about this in a second. But I have actually broken it. I can't even... Oh dear. Right. Well, this is a good time to talk about one of the leagues we're going to have next season while I reload. Oh dear. Right.
So, nice little segue.
Yeah, I did good. Right, let's close that. So, Thursday League next season. Come on, ACC. Close your bugger. This is what we're running. We are running, as I desperately try and close this into a Challengers Variety League. So obviously the Challengers DLC was released, what was it? About a month ago now, was it? Something like that. And there's 4 not GT4 cars, but kind of Cup cars that were released with that. So you got the new Porsche Cup, the new Lamborghini Super Trofeo, the Ferrari Challenge, and the BMW M2. All very different cars. And there was lots of kind of back and forth in the kind of PC planning Discord channel. Which combination are we going to do? A multi-class league with like the Ferrari and the BMW M2? We're going to do like just the BMW because it's really good racing. Fortunately, SGP released a new feature where admins can change a driver's car and class during a season. Before anybody gets ahead of themselves, no, you cannot change your car during a World Tour season. That is still a PLR rule and always will be. But what it does mean is we can start a league, a 7-race league, as you can see here, Snetterton, Imola, Zandvoort, Donington, Monza, Brands Hatch, and Laguna Seca, for those who like Laguna Seca. And we are going to be changing the car we race at each of these. Now, and there is also the potential for some multi-class racing in that, so we may pair the Ferrari with the BMW M2. I've just seen what's happening in Twitch chat.
Who's done that?
And if we do go multi-class with some of the races, we will do a random draw live on Twitch after the race. So let's say the first race is going to be the Porsche Cup at Snetterton. I'm not saying it is. I think it's potentially the Lamborghini at Snetterton. And the next race is a Ferrari and BMW multi-class at Imola. We will do a draw live on Twitch to see which drivers get the BMW, which drivers get the Ferrari. Drivers themselves don't have to do anything. The admins will take care of everything in terms of what people drive, where, to try and keep it interesting. But you get to try all 4 cars, some really good racing. Please come join. The Thursday League is a lot more chilled out than the Monday League. We like to have a bit of fun with it. We may try things out like fixed grids or reverse grids or something like that. And Juan will broadcast it. It will be an absolute riot. So please come join. It should be really good fun. So I desperately try and load up the race again to find out where we were. I'm not going to go back to the flashing incident because I'm probably not going to find it again exactly. But what I will say is you're going to avoid a public shaming here, Sean. But what I will say is the stewards are looking at it. So expect to be talked to soon. That's all I'll say for now. That and the formation lap shenanigans and stuff. Oh, it's still not working, is it? What is going on here?
We're looking at the Challengers Variety League at the moment.
Has it not changed across to...
Not yet.
This is awkward. Okay, let's see if I can edit this live.
It's blank.
Yeah, it is blank, isn't it? Yeah. Can I do this? It's still not... Oh my god, it's broken! You can hear it, but for some reason it's not sharing it. Okay. Let's go back over here. Oh, technology got... Oh, my ACC has crashed again. Oh, no. Okay. So,
you having this issue not that long ago?
Technical difficulties. For some reason, it appears to not be liking the replay at this stage of the race. Oh, that's really odd. My apologies. So, we're going to make a hard left. And, let's cancel this. You can't see any of that, can you? You can hear the race. No, this is... Okay, good. Right. Just close your eyes, everybody, for 5 seconds. Just bear with me here. So, everybody, close your eyes. We're going to go on a little... What do they call it? AMSR or whatever. Adventure together. And we're going to talk about the exciting end of the race that you've all watched. And it was wonderful. And poor old Chaz is not going to be able to watch himself cross the line and win AM. I can only apologise, Chaz. That's karma for wanting it so much. Chaz won AM. I can tell you that. Well done, Chaz. Let's all give Chaz a round of applause. And I need to go onto Twitch to vote for to do a driver of the day vote in a second. So Chaz won AM by about 5 seconds. So well done, Chaz. Darko came second. Felipe Diaz came third, with Daniel Moran down in fourth. Anders won silver by an absolute country mile, even with a time penalty. Sebastian came second. Sean came third for now. Liam came fourth. Evo came fifth. I apologise. I don't know why my ACC is doing that. It's very odd. It must be something to do with the replay. It can't possibly be my fault. That's for sure. We all know that.
Is it fully broken?
It's crashed at exactly the same place twice now. So,
well, who uploaded that replay? Was it Liam?
It was Liam, so it's definitely.
So there we go. We know who to blame. Everyone in chat, Liam Deary, blame him. He's muting me in the.
He can't mute you here though.
Yeah, you can't mute me on here, Liam.
Let me just pull together a driver of the day vote, and then we're going to talk about next season because we can finally announce that. Right, so driver of the day. Give me some ideas in chat. I know 2 of them who I want to be in that, but give me some more as well in chat if you could. New poll, not the World Tour track choice because we've done that. Of the day. Can you read them out, Liam? Because I cannot see them. If anybody's giving some ideas. Bradley had a choice. I'm going to put Bradley in that.
Sorry, what am I reading out?
If anybody's giving a driver of the day.
Right.
Dan had a good race as well. I've got 4, so.
Not yet.
No.
Everyone's
What?
just blaming Liam Deary still.
What?
Lisa said Bob Jones looked like he had a good race.
He did have a good race, to be fair to Bob. He finished P6 in class, just behind Enrico Itri.
Awful Acid, who's that? That's
That is
again,
Sebastian
is it
Clausen,
Kenneth?
isn't it? That's
Clausen, that's one. It's one of the vomits.
Yeah.
He said Liam Deary for holding on. Active Federation.
I don't know.
Whoever that is. He said, I vote Daniel Moran, but that might be Daniel Moran on another account, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Or it might be one of his friends who's joining.
Exactly,
yeah.
Who else we got? Chaz. Sorensen votes for Chaz.
Yep, okay, cool. Okay, we've got this. We're going to start our...
Liam votes for Tad.
There we go.
Tig.
Tig. Sorry, Tig. I got there in the... Even I got it wrong. I know the answer and I still got it wrong. Yeah, I'll need to check it, Enrico. Yeah, it's weird. It seems to be happening just with the replays. It's very strange. So the Atkins, the one race he didn't race. So yeah, so here are our final standings for AM. So Darko is our AM champion, Darko Blatinec. So well done, Darko.
Congratulations.
Yeah, well deserved. And Felipe Diaz, with a very strong performance in his first season back in a while in P2. And Ed Revrock gets P3 ahead of one of the dirty Portuguese, Jose Neves. So well done, you three. Obviously, this is subject to stewarding, but I haven't seen anything major that's happened to you three in the last race, so I think you will be fine. And then on the silver side of things, no surprise, if you can actually see that, there's quite a few people here, but Anders Hildal obviously has won, so well done, Anders, a well-deserved silver champion. Followed, I've got a Dane top 3, look at that. Sebastian is P2, followed by Alexander in P3. And Evo made a good comeback later on in the season to take P4 ahead of Igor. And you have to think, Danny, both you and Danny, Danny missed a couple of races. You had a couple of DNFs, didn't you? You would have been there or thereabouts, I think.
Yeah.
You've been there for every race. So.
Yeah. I could have been there for every race.
Well, we won't talk about that. But yeah, well done, Anders, a well-deserved champion, and please wave goodbye to Split 2. Because you won't be there for very long. So, while we're waiting for the Driver of the Day vote to finish, and please go have a vote there if you haven't already. Oh, I heard an aye. Thank you for the follow, Slim D97. You're just in time for the announcement of Season 3 of 2022 of the World Tour. It will be our 10th season overall of the World Tour, which is very exciting. We've got really exciting things in store on the stream. You see, we've got a little bit of a break before the start of this, so we've got some time set aside to really work on stuff with WAN for kind of new graphics and stuff, and we'll make the watch party better as well, hopefully. Kind of be a bit more interactive, do more stuff with the website in terms of how the stewarding works and how results and standings are displayed. We want to get them up on the website, and kind of social media in general to share, so you can show your mum how well you're doing at a fake racing game. Wouldn't that be nice? No, but seriously, like we want to kind of keep improving things, and we're excited to, then there's potential sponsorship and prizes as well for next season. So we shall see. But here we go then. Your calendar for next season is as follows. And look at that. It's the PLR Academy car in the poster. So we start at Misano on the 16th of May. So I think it's technically a 3-week break. We will be having evaluation races the week before. So the week of the 9th of May. I think both on the Monday and the Thursday we'll be having evaluation races. Even if you raced with us before, I would encourage you to come and join those. And they'll be used for both the Monday and the Thursday leagues. on ACC. So we start with Misano, we go to Spa, we go to Alton Park, Kyalami, Barcelona, which was voted for in the last. Why Barcelona? Because it was voted for in the last stream, ahead of Donington. That is literally your fault, the public, because you voted for it. Nürburgring for the penultimate race, and then obviously the alternating finisher. We are ending at the Mountain next season at Bathurst. So yeah, no mid-season break because of Easter or anything this time. So 7 rounds, week after week, starting on the 16th of May. And like I said, if we get to about 110 drivers who sign up, driver of the day is Anders Hildau. Well, it's because he won everything overall. So well done, Anders. Well deserved, both on driver of the day and driver of the season. Really well done indeed. So yeah, if we get to about 100 and 110 drivers, then we will have a serious discussion about opening up 3 splits next season. When can we sign up? That's a very good question. I'm going to open I've already made the championship on SGP. I just haven't made it live. So I can make it live right now and put the link in the chat so you can be the first people to sign up. Here we go. You can't actually see me do this, but it's very exciting. You're just going to have to trust me. Unpublished. So you've got the holding pen as usual. That is now published and live on the PLR SGP. I'm going to also publish the Thursday League. So that's now published as well. So if you go to our SGP, you will see 2 new championships there, open for registration. It will be the holding pen for the World Tour, and the Thursday League is there as well. So the holding pen, if you haven't or you can't remember how it works, regardless of what split you think you are, you just sign up to the holding pen. We'll then have evaluation races the week before. We'll have an admin Google form for everybody to fill in, and then the admins will spend some time putting everybody into the relevant splits. So you don't need to do anything on your side. All you need to do is go to the holding pen, sign up, and wait for the first race at Bassano on the 16th of May.
Who chooses the track? Is that Greg?
We have a committee that we talk to.
Okay.
So we don't like to do. So the last track is just alternating currently between Bathurst and Laguna Seca. When they release the summer track pack, hopefully we'll add a third one into that rotation.
I know. I mean the evaluation.
Oh, the evaluation. So that was great. Yeah, we normally just alternate between Suzuka and Silverstone because they're tracks that kind of have a bit of everything, and we've got a lot of kind of historic data there that we can.
And everyone hates.
And everyone hates. Yes, sure. You can complain to Greg. Send him a DM.
Worry.
I'm sure he'll love it.
Don't worry, I will.
Yeah. Admins love getting DMs.
As well.
Yeah. But yeah, so please sign up, come along. We're excited to see where things go next season in terms of God knows how we're going to do 2 watch parties if we have 3 splits, but we will figure it out because, as always, all splits, as much as possible, will be treated exactly the same. I know Split 2 isn't broadcast live, but actually, I'd like to think the watch party is more fun because it's more interactive because you can actually join in rather than driving. So,
everyone loves to watch themselves as well, don't they?
Yes, exactly. It was get moaned at live. Happy days.
Told off.
Yes.
Not moaned at. Told. That was a telling off.
He's not the Messiah. He's a very naughty boy.
Don't get started.
Yeah. But yeah, again, sorry for the technical difficulties at the end of this. I don't know what on earth is going on with those replays. We'll see if we can get it sorted for next season. Thank you so much for everyone who made it through to the end of the season, especially those of you who it was season. I can see I'm having loads of frame drops. I don't know what I'm like. But Split 2 is the best split. And regarding next season, Anders, I hope to see all of you back next season for the Split 2 watch party, and we can see how everybody is doing. So yeah, go join the new Split, the new World Tour, We'll put on some kind of off-season races for everyone as well, have some fun, and we'll see you all again soon.
Cool.
Thank you very much. Have a good night, everyone.
See you later.
Bye.